Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy C4 Platinum and I am back with a brand new video. I know it's been a while since before E3. And yeah, I took a little break, watched me E3, did a little thing, and trying to get back in shape. But you know, I'm back at it and then got a few things I want to talk about today with you. So hope you enjoy it. It's good to be back. So today I want to talk about Nintendo and the Wii U, the system in general. I want to talk about a few things, well, several things that I think that could really help the Wii U be stronger than where it is right now. Because I think it's actually a very, very awesome platform. I'm enjoying my Wii U, have been since it came out, since launch, you know what I'm saying? And judging from the titles and stuff that are coming out, looks like the Wii U is going to be on a roll. I mean, Game & Wario technically started it off, but the big guns started dropping with Pikmin 3. That's when the floodgates are pretty much going to be just open. You know what I'm saying? You got stuff going in clean into the end of the year and early on into next year, which have already been, confirmed and have dates for and stuff like that. Not even to mention hidden stuff that we still don't even know anything about. So let's get into the video. A couple things I think that Nintendo can do that they actually be easy to help strengthen the platform. And by easy, I mean things that shouldn't require a substantial amount of time or money to get done. Some things do require a little bit of money, but I don't think it takes a huge amount of money. Okay, first thing first. What is one of the greatest games of all time that people kind of sleep on? They know it's good, but if it is in your mind, it's in the back of your mind. That game, I'm gonna let you know. It's a game that skyrocketed the Game Boy when it first came out. This game has been on the NES, Super NES. It's on the 64. I think it's been on pretty much every Nintendo platform, but it is not on the Wii U yet. And it should be. And that is Tetris. Tetris is a powerful game. It's one of the most well-known puzzle games of any puzzle game, you know what I'm saying, of all time. It's one of the easier puzzle games to just jump in and play, and has the actual complexity and depth to actually be able to master it. And if you just think about it, the potential for a Tetris game is just off the wall. And the sad thing about it is, it doesn't take a lot of money to create a Tetris game. It really doesn't. I mean, and then people trust the name Tetris because they know what they're going to get. And they know it's going to be fun. And especially if you do something like you did with the DS version, Tetris DS is just mind-blowing as a Tetris game. It's awesome. I'm talking about the Mario Kart style items they got in there for the multiplayer. The online multiplayer was flawless. You had leaderboards. They did freaking competitions and stuff on the Nintendo site. I mean, it was awesome. So putting Tetris on the Wii U should be a no-brainer. I mean, think of the possibilities that you could do with having those two screens. I mean, you could have Tetraminos going from the top to the bottom screen. I mean, you could do the freaking Tetris, just AR type stuff. I mean, the potential for that game would just be awesome. You can do multiplayer, of course. I mean, but the way you could do multiplayer could be totally different. You can have different game modes in Tetris. So, I think a Tetris game should most definitely be on the Wii U, and it needs to get there fast. I don't care if it needs to be a digital title for the eShop. I don't care if you need to give it away. I don't care if you need to put it in disc with something else, but there needs to be a Tetris game on the Wii U. It just should be. There makes no sense for it not to be right now. And it's simple. Get on that. Number 2. I'm going to combine 2 of these for this next one. Since you got virtually no more EA support coming. So, now mind you, the way I look at that from an EA Sports standpoint is, that's okay with me. Because I only get certain years of Madden and sports games in general. Like if I'm gonna get an NBA Live or something like that, I only get certain years. Typically, I love the odd years, like '99, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, '01 and stuff like that, and '97. You know, I like those type of games. Every so often, like pretty much every other odd one, I might get a even one. Depends on how I look. Like '02, I loved '02. It was awesome. There was something about that game I just had to get. I didn't like '01, so '02 was my bread and butter. And 13, you know what I mean? I mean, you didn't want to give us no real game, so I'm not going to give you money for that. And then if it's not going to be you know, something different like it was in '08 for the Wii, which was just a breath of fresh air for Madden. I mean, using those motion controls to push through tackles and break tackles and stuff like that. That was awesome. I need stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to use like the Wii U gamepad, you're not going to take time to fully develop the game, don't even worry about it. But as far as I'm concerned, Nintendo, you can do something about this. If we're not going to get a football game, and we're not going to get soccer, you got a soccer game that I play. A lot of people play. And it sold millions of copies. And then next level games is, I'm pretty sure, not doing too much right now because they're just coming off of Luigi's Mansion, which was a good hit. So put them to work on bringing Strikers to the console. I actually thought Striker was going to be a downloadable game based off of a leaked document. A lot of those games were actually true, so I was actually looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, around launch window, being able to download Strikers Unlimited, and I plan on going crazy on it again like I did for Strikers Charge on the Wii. So get on that. A lot of these boards that people are kind of complaining and worrying about as far as third parties go, you can just squish that. I mean, we're not going to get a wrestling game. I think a lot of people have forgotten, except for a very good friend of mine who works at FYE in my area. He knows Nintendo can make a wrestling game. So I mean, come on, man. I mean, put Mario in that ref suit. Let him step back in these rings. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Take care of your Strikers, and please do this for me. Since I can't get a Madden, which is fine. Because like I said, I only get certain Maddens anyway. So I'm not one of these dudes that's going to go out and buy Madden every year anyway. So I'm all for them taking their time, putting that on there whenever they feel like the install base is big. I don't give a crap. Do what you're going to do, EA. Deal with you on another video. Can I please, look at Nintendo, look, Reggie, Mr. Water, Miyamoto, whoever else has pool, Bill Trennan, whoever has pool in Nintendo, can I please get Mario on the gridiron? No said. Mario should have been in a football game. This ridiculous. I'm talking about a game that could possibly be better than NFL Street. Strikers is awesome, but Strikers is soccer. Soccer doesn't have that huge appeal over here. We Americans love our American style football. Give me a football game. I'm pretty sure it's not that hard. I don't care if you do 5-on-5. I don't care if you do full 11-on-11. Just give me the daggum game. Give me some smooth online. I'm happy. Then I'm happy thinking about it, Nintendo. Just do that for me, okay? That's easy. I'm pretty sure that's really easy. Put next level on that. Give them some help. I don't care. Get it done. Next. Let's see. You brought back a really good franchise on the Wii. It did pretty daggone good. I actually played the game. I had some gameplay video up for it because the game is freaking awesome. That game I'm talking about is Punch Out. Punch Out for the Wii. Awesome game. If you haven't played it, you should. You really should go try the game because not only is it an awesome tale throwback, but it's new and it brings a lot to it and it's fun. It's incredibly fun and it's challenging, like a game should be. Now, when I'm proposing, I know it's kind of hard to do. I know you're gonna be a little wary of it because you never know what this guy might do. But you need to make a new Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I'm sorry. Punch Out is good. Having Punch Out in the virtual console for 30 cents, awesome. I love it. Thank you. You need to put Tyson on there. He ain't been biting no ears in quite some time. He good. I think he eating pretty regular, so he ain't hungry enough to be running around snatching no ears. So you don't think you got to worry about that no more. He done been in a couple movies. He done did documentaries. I mean, the man chasing doves. He done turned his life around. Put him in the game. Give me a new Mike Tyson Punch Out. I'm talking about gap, tooth, smile, and all. Bring it the freak back with a vengeance. And put some love into it. It's awesome. Easy. I'm pretty sure that's easy. So, we understood. Tyson. Punch Out. Bring them together. NES hit. A game that goes for anywhere from $30 to almost $300 on the internet. and around some of these rip-off artist stores, bring it back, okay? Next. 3DS games. The Wii U is essentially a souped-up 3DS. Excuse me. Now, there are a lot of games. I'm not saying just port every 3DS game over to the Wii U. I'm saying there are certain games that you brought to the 3DS that I think would do really good on the Wii U. For instance, Crash Mode and Push Mode. You know what I mean? Those are that's a really good puzzle game. I mean, I've spent so much time on freaking Push Mode that it's ridiculous, and I still haven't done everything yet. You know what I'm saying? But it's fun and it's addictive, and then you have the level of creation and sharing. That would be huge on the Wii U and Miiverse. That game should be there. I don't care. That should have been like something just packed in just to kill time. I mean, that's an awesome game. And it doesn't take a whole lot. It doesn't require a lot of freaking development resources to get that done. Then you got Sakura Samurai. I don't know if a lot of people have played that game, but that game is one of the best action games I played in a long time, especially for an handheld. But I think it'll do even better on the doggone Wii U, on the big screen. He has potential. I mean, the freaking skill involved in combat is awesome. I mean, the way you travel and traverse through the areas is awesome. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a breath of fresh air amongst a lot of crap. Bring it to the Wii U. Give us an HD version of it. Do something. Freaking Dylan's Rolling Western. That game is awesome. You done made a sequel to it. You knew it was awesome. You put it on 3DS. Put one on the Wii U. You got the gamepad. You got a stylus sitting right there. There's no reason that these games cannot find a home on the Wii U. Do it. Get after it. That's easy money. And then that's one thing that you do not push. You made these new IPs and you don't even push them. You still got fools around here talking about Nintendo needs new IPs. Nintendo needs new IPs. And they right up under their nose, but you won't shove your freaking face on it. Make them niggas smell it. It's under your freaking nose. Grab these freaking haters by the back of the head and just, yeah. New IP, nigga, in your face. Now shut up. Stop talking to me. Play the games. You got them. They're sitting right there. You ain't even notice. And then they're cheap. They're quality and cheap. I mean, I've done videos on these games already and said how good they freaking are. Even IGN and stuff give most of these games 9.5s and stuff. Man, you talking about 9s? Half the console games out this gen can't even get a 9, but you doing it on a handheld? For basically any quality games? Come on, man. For under $10, and you get 9, and I'm talking about hours. I've been playing games for hours. There's value in that. So take advantage of that, Nintendo. You got these freaking gems sitting there. Use them. Next, let's go on. In the words of Bernie Mac, let's move on. Let's move on. Now, use your supporting cast of characters. You know exactly what I mean. Mario, awesome. I love him. I can't wait till 3D World comes out. Matter of fact, while I'm on this real quick, a lot of guys on this internet and even on this freaking just around just slept on New Super Mario Bros. U. I'm gonna sit here and tell you this one more time. New Super Mario Bros. U for the Wii U is the best 2D Mario game ever created. Don't like I'm lying. That is the best 2D Mario game I played. Super Mario World was my favorite, followed by Super Mario Bros. 3. And I think it blows them out the water. Hands down. I can sit here and count the problems that I have with that game. And they're not even problems, they're just things I don't like and I think could have been a little bit better. First of all, you can't keep Yoshi. Once you beat the stage, Yoshi's gone. That's it. And you can keep the baby Yoshis, which is cool, but you can't keep regular Yoshi. I don't like that. Don't understand that. That's okay. And what else is wrong with this game? Ain't no cape. That's it. Ain't no cape in the game. And then other than that, you can't carry items and stuff with you like you could on Super Mario World. Like that's it. You can't Like little things like that is the only thing wrong with that game. Other than that, that game is freaking phenomenal. And it's a blockbuster. And what you should do, Nintendo, is start packing that beast in like you did with Super Mario World and Super Mario Bros. It's that good. That game should come with every console. Everybody should play it. Why I say that, I know you got to make your money off these games and stuff, but that game should be in everybody's hand. It's that freaking good. It's Super Mario World good. It's system seller good. Take advantage of that. Now, back to the topic. The supporting cast. Mario's awesome. Link is awesome. I don't call Link Zelda, you know, but the Legend of Zelda series is awesome. Metroid is awesome. You got a lot of stuff going on. Use that supporting cast. I'm glad Pikmin's coming back because you should have did that. I'm glad to see Pit come back. You know what I'm saying? You need these stuff like that. You got, well, it was 30-something IPs years ago. Now you're probably getting close to 40, if not even further than that. Use them. Bring them back. I don't care if you got to bring out Ice Climbers as a freaking $29 title. Use your IPs. You got them. Give Mario and them a break. Let them take a rest. And you know what? That would actually help the brand in the long run because typically you only get about one 3D Mario anyway. So when 3D World come out, Mario should be on vacation. He should be on vacation. If he does come out with the next game, it should be with him being on vacation like it was with Sunshine. Give me a Sunshine 2, something like that. Something off the wall. And then if you want to do your Galaxy 3 toward the end of the Wii U life cycle to make sure that, you know, you keep busting the seats, that's fine. Do that. But let these other guys that you got bring up. Takamura's Castle. You brought this back from Nintendo Land. Bring the game out. Give me a duck hunt with the Wii U gamepad. I got Wiimotes. You got the gamepad. Can I get a duck hunt? Can I get that? Is that possible? I mean, is that too hard to make? $10 game? $5 game? Hours on it? Can I get that? I'm just wondering. But use your supporting cast. And it seems like you're doing that. You got Yoshi coming out with an awesome tail game, and I'm looking forward to it. So just keep that up. But use your IPs that you got. Use your power, use your strength. Go into that well and start pulling them out. Pull them out. Do that. Now let's move on. Make some shut up games. And by this, I mean exactly what it sounds. For the haters, I know sometimes you don't want to do that type of stuff, but make a shut up game. Give me a freaking Metroid Prime Hunters 2 on the Wii U. I don't even need a story. Just give me the multiplayer. Keep it like Hunters, soup it up, tweak it, balance it, because the gameplay was awesome, the variation was awesome, and I'm sorry, when it comes to first person, there is nobody on the planet, and I mean there's nobody on the planet that can mess with Sarah Salmon, with Samus. She's awesome. She got too many moves. She uses a brain. She's got charisma out the freaking yin yang. She's the first lady of gaming. Show her some love. Rectify the Metroid Other M problem that you had with, you know, some of the fan base and stuff like that. Rectify it. Give it something. And God forbid you mess around and do them a solid and just let them have it. Give it to them for free. Awesome. Do that. Make it honest. Make me a double dash. I actually heard through the grapevine that the new Mario Kart 8 might actually have a double dash mode. And if this is true Nintendo, let me say directly to you, that's awesome. If you do that, watch the sales of that game. You think the 33 million on the freaking Wii was awesome? You might as well go and get ready for it. Because you're going to blow that out the water. You're going to blow that 33 out the water and you're going to sell consoles. If there is a double dash mode on Mario Kart 8, you can mark my freaking words, you're going to break that record. You're going to do that. So, do that. Make some shut up games. Bring back some titles people asking you for. Check out your fans and stuff. Even check out, I mean, as sad as it is to say, some of the dudes that's on the internet complaining and stuff, some of them have valid points. So, take that into consideration and make some shut up games. Now, third party support. Now, I'm probably going to make another video getting into this, but you need to show third parties how stupid they're being. there's no better word for it. They're being stupid. But you need to show that to them. You need to let them know how stupid they were for missing out on the 100 million consoles that was on the Wii. How much money they missed out on. There's a lot of games that should have been on the Wii that weren't for stupid reasons. But they went over to the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 and tanked. They should have been on the Wii. They really should have. But you need to let them know that, hey, doors have been closing left and right. People are getting laid off left and right. Capcom just had to lay off a bunch of people. But yet, they putting another Street Fighter on the PlayStation and Xbox. How about you update the 3DS version? How about you bring this new freaking Street Fighter 4, which I can't even stand Street Fighter 4, but it makes no sense to keep putting them on them other two systems when you don't even have one on the Wii U. Capcom, you stupid. And somebody at Nintendo needs to call them and say, hey, you being stupid. You got a fresh base over here that you can be getting on. Especially with them putting Mega Man and Smash and stuff. There should be... Capcom should be all up on you because you finna make them money by putting Mega Man in that game. Because you know as soon as he gets there, as soon as he gets back popular like he should be, they're going to try to milk him in. You know they're going to milk him. They're going to take advantage of that. So you need to start taking advantage of the fact that you're going to have an awesome install base. And the fact you got pull. You've been in over 30-something years. Start using your pull. Use your muscle. Stop holding back. In the words of 16, just let it go. Just let it go. Now, as I was saying earlier though, just fill in the gaps with some of these games. We ain't getting a FIFA, fine, put in your strikers. We ain't getting a football game, handle that. We ain't getting a wrestling, handle that. You can do that. Fill in your gaps, we'll be good. Play to the console's strengths. This is going to be the last thing I'm talking about here. I'm going to combine these two. I got two things to talk about. I'm going to combine. We're going to do advertising and the console strengths. Where the heck are the We Would Like to Play With You commercials? What the freak is going on here? I don't know if it's just our advertising is horrible. Because I've seen a couple of Japanese commercials and they look pretty decent. I have not seen one American commercial for the Wii U on my TV. And it's a pretty nice sized TV. And I ain't seen it. I don't think I'm going blind. But I ain't seen now commercial. Not now. N-O-U-N. Now. Not now commercial. Handle that. Please. We would like to play, bish, with you. Thanks for watching.